fucking rat.
Burger or Stein.
Right. It looks like an evil owl and shit, bro.
Fieldman.
It's Seinfeld. Field.
Yeah, Field.
I don't know, baton.
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Audio's on too. But it's dark, bro.
There we
Oh,
go. Shalom.
Shalom.
We in?
Yeah.
Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. Praises to Yahweh.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
Double honors to our apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. And Shalom to all the brothers. You know, starting with the 144,000.
Yes.
You know, the Lord blessed us with being able to do another live show. You know, and is it buffering or good?
I'm checking right now. It's a locker, bro.
Let's see.
No,
Yeah,
we're good,
We're good. Yeah, man. So you know, before we started this video, we basically were watching different videos of Jake. You know, the Northern Kingdom, the so-called Hispanics, get rounded up. You know, getting kidnapped, basically, man, by masked kidnappers and shit all through Los Angeles. You know, and all of this is a part or the beginning of Jacob's trouble, which, you know, through the Spirit, we've been preaching this for, you know, since starting with our elders, our apostles, for decades, you know, and then us for years too, man. You know, we've been telling you Jakes, especially us brothers that are in LA that were teaching in Spanish, you know, we were telling them Jakes that they were going to get rounded up like this, that they were going to get fucking deported, there was going to be mass deportations, and now it's finally happening, man. You know, and this all proves that the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, they always come to pass, man. They stand the test of time, so to speak. You know, because nothing else that these, starting with Christianity or even Nate, which I know he backtracked on his statement that there was going to be no Jacob's trouble. But the thing is that nobody has been warning Jake like we've been warning Jake through the Spirit, man. And now it's finally going down, and a lot of Jake is running around not knowing what the fuck to do when we've been giving it to you, man. We've been telling you that, first of all, you got to believe in the names of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And a brother can get, what is that, Proverbs 18?
No,
you know, the name of the Lord is a strong tower, man. And that's where we're going to run to.
That's
If
right.
you get pulled over, you best believe, if I get pulled over before these raids, I'm calling the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh
That's
Shai.
it, huh?
You know, but if we get pulled over by masked fucking gangsters and shit right now, we're going to run straight to that name, man, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And that's where we're going to put our hope in. You know, and go ahead, brother. Who got it?
This is Proverbs 18 and verse 10. It reads, the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe.
Man, and we brought this out with that other scripture, man. If you brothers can get it, about the brazen wall, or the one that you brought out earlier, bro.
Bro, I got you.
You know, because, you know, the name of the true prophets were supposed to build up a defense, you know, basically for the elect ultimately, because the elect are the only ones that are going to be saved.
No tower of the flock.
Exactly.
See, we're hidden in a high place that can't be touched. That's why in the ancient world, when you would build walls around your city, you would have towers around to have a vantage point over the enemy. If they try to come knock down the walls, you could pour oil on them, hit them with arrows, stones.
You can blow the trumpet.
They blow the trumpet. You can see them afar off. You got a vantage point. So it just goes to show you how powerful this scripture is going into a tower.
Right.
The tower's high up. It's made of stone. It has a foundation. You would have to break through the bottom of the foundation to get into the tower. And then you would have to fight your way up the tower in order to take it down. So it just goes to show you that it's impenetrable when you're in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem to enter in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's gonna. That's why the scriptures say, in that time shall be known who is the elect, because it's gonna be proved to be impenetrable, man. It's gonna be proved that, like the brother brought out that scripture in Jeremiah about how it was a fire burning in them, and how now nobody was gonna mock them talking about our own people too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because they were going to see that the Lord was going to fight for us like a warrior, man.
Man.
And that's what the whole world is about to fucking see, man. At the
Yeah.
end of this whole event, starting with the little bit that we're seeing now,
Yeah.
it's going to end with the glorification of the names of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I got a
Mhm.
precept, but it's the same verse this brother read, but it's in the AMP. You guys got to hear this.
Yeah.
It says, the name of the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, is a strong tower. The righteous runs to it and is safe and set on high, far
Ooh.
above evil.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So,
Yeah, right.
Just making
Yes, sir.
your point, even
Hell
more
yeah.
plain.
Yeah. Can I get a free?
Even
Yeah.
right now, man. Even right now, we need protection, man. 'Cause
Yeah.
we got to roll the streets of LA too.
Yeah, exactly.
We got to work and
We
shit.
live
and,
here.
You know what I'm saying? And in the flesh, you see all these reports and all that, and it'll fuck with you. But that's when as soon as you feel that little fucking doubt or fear creeping in, that's when we call on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and it reinforces us, man. It gives us you know what, man? Shit, ain't nothing. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai got us.
Yeah.
It gives us security, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we can feel the security. It's not just some, you know, some thing, some mantra or some, you know, or it's not just something we say, man. It's something that brings us real comfort, like in real time.
Peace of mind.
Peace of mind. Up.
That's it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that was it.
No, this brother
I got
has
that one. This is Ezekiel 13, and I'm gonna start at. I'll start at 9. It says, "I will raise my fist against all the prophets who see false visions and make lying predictions."
like a nigga that will say, talking about Jacob's trouble is gay.
Yeah.
That's a lying nigga, man.
Yeah.
A lying prophet. Or talking about there is going to be no Jacob's trouble. And on the other end, you had a pastor talking about with his veins popping out his name, but there is going to be a time of Jacob's trouble. And the dude guaranteeing him that, nah, there's going to be no, we already did that. That's a lying prophet because look what's happening right now. Is this shit not trouble?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? There's brothers living in this country that are not fucking so-called legal, man. According to this fucking these rules.
And they going for citizens too.
Yeah.
Right. So you're not safe being literally being a Jake, whether you got the paperwork or not.
Right.
You're not safe. And you gotta remember in our past, preferably the Southern Kingdom, when we were in the Persian Medial Empire, it was literally a decree put out to kill all Jakes. Imagine just walking down
That's
the street
fucking wild,
and you
man.
got it on the paperwork, like kill
Hunting
all,
season.
all Judas, all
Yeah.
Judah, like
Yeah.
kill all these ones. Like you see them, kill them, and that was all throughout the realm to kill Jake.
Bro, wasn't there a hotline you were telling me about that before the raids there was like
15,000 calls a month or something?
of citizens reporting suspected illegals basically. There's a hotline you can call. You know what I'm saying? That you can report an undocumented individual
15,000 calls a month raids.
before the raids.
God damn.
So already, like you said, it was like if you see one, kill him.
Yeah.
So now, how much more before the raid? So now, how much more is it if you see a motherfucker that's slanging tacos or speaking Spanish?
Yeah.
Call the authorities on his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's coming out too. I've seen that even like the what do they call it? The fucking investigators, like in the police, detectives, they're trying to catch these people and they gotta jump through hoops because LA and California, it's there's a lot of rules that protect criminals. So what they're doing is they're just calling these hotlines and they're like, all right, we'll take care of them for you, and then they're just getting, reporting whoever the fuck the police is saying to go get.
That's crazy, man. And another thing, Jake is wicked as shit, man. You motherfuckers deserve this shit.
That's right.
We've seen videos of this motherfucking Northern Kingdom demon. She was slanging tacos, and there was some other taco slangers next to her, and she called ICE on their asses to put their asses out of business.
Yeah.
That way, she kept the block.
Yeah.
So Jake is just fucking wicked, man.
Yeah, and then when they get called on her, then she gonna want to cry out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, "I will raise my fist against all the prophets who see false visions and make lying predictions, and they will be banished from the community."
Yeah, one crazy lying prediction is that there is no microchip.
Shit.
That's some wild shit because it's all you gotta do is type the shit in And you can see different versions of it. You can see one that goes in the damn brain. You can see the other one that goes inside of the hand, and motherfuckers opening doors and paying and doing transactions with them.
Mm-hmm.
So these guys are clearly lying, man.
Can I bring out a quick precept?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Just to back you up, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 10. And this is red letter, so these are the words of Yahweh Shai. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Now, the reason I brought this out is because when you go to that word try in the Greek, it goes into the Greek word parazo. And the root word of parazo is para, which by definition says try through the idea of piercing. So this lets you know that our hour of temptation is going to be with the mark of the beast.
Exactly.
Something that's going to pierce you.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's crazy. Man. Yeah, man. We want to be protected in the hour of temptation.
Yeah.
If you feel some pressure now, this ain't even shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But do you see dudes like IUIC, they don't learn. They were calling on Christ, right? While getting fucking pepper sprayed and fucking damn near almost killed out there. And where were they? Kenya?
Yeah, gas canisters being shot at them and shit.
But yet, then the leader gets damn near bedridden, sick, about to die, and starts calling on the name and is healed, right?
Right, man.
You
Power
know?
of the Lord.
And then he's got the Northern Kingdom guys that teach, that are set up on the leadership, telling stupid ass fucking Jake, Helva,
Yeah.
Helva,
And Yahweh.
Jehovah.
you know, Jehovah. You know, they're teaching them to call in the name of Jehovah. Well, what the fuck you think the mean deals are calling on when they're getting gaffled up? They're calling on sweet Jesus, on Jehovah,
Right.
and all that shit that you're giving them, and then they ain't helping him. And then it's not helping them, bro.
Yeah, none of those fucking names are the strong tower.
Exactly.
But none of those are the key. Go ahead, bro.
Yep. It says, and I will blot their names from Israel's record books, and they will never again set foot in their own land. Then you will know that I am the sovereign Lord. This will happen because these evil prophets deceive my people by saying, all is peaceful, when there is no peace. It says, it's
giving you like an idea that we can build a kingdom here, that
Yep.
that you know, we can have cookouts, we can go on debates and debate a bunch of degenerates, we can go on platforms with motherfuckers that let other dudes pound their wives, and go on a damn podcast with a damn nigga named Whack 100.
Sorry, whack.
This is all giving off the energy that it's all good. Everything's all good.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they get on these platforms, they don't even prophesy, bro. They don't. They talk about bullshit all day.
Yep.
You know, when there's more pressing matters.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
It says, it's as if the people have built a flimsy wall, and these
Exactly.
prophets are trying to reinforce it by covering it with
Man,
whitewash.
and somebody get that the brazen wall. Get that scripture.
Oh.
Jeremiah.
Yep. So they're building flimsy walls. They're building, their foundation is on sand.
Bro, it says whitewashed right here,
It
bro.
says whitewash?
Yeah,
So we gonna give them the white meat.
Right? You got these niggas talking about Cristo, Christ. Hell no, man. That's whitewashing, man. You covering with whitewashing, man.
Yeah, man.
It's
Motherfuckers
that-
all running around Colombia talking about Cristo.
Yeah.
Who's the king?
Come on, man.
Whack.
Weirdos, man.
And then they speak in the name of Helva. That's a whole nother nigga.
Yeah, that's a demon.
That ain't even her Jehovah.
Yeah.
What is that?
You know, and we've done videos on Helva, and that's an actual demon,
Yeah.
a horned. It's like a goat. It's kind of like on the level of Baphomet,
God damn.
but it's a horned demon that they do witchcraft and rituals to in Mexico,
Yeah.
Veracruz.
in Veracruz.
Yeah.
And the name of that demon is Helva.
Mhm.
And that's the demon that you niggas are
Invoking.
invoking. That's crazy, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you already know how brothers be saying this devil's gonna show his horns, but that's who you worship, and now the devil is coming down on you.
Mhm.
Northern Kingdom preferably. And you wonder why the Lord is coming so cold
Straight up.
with it, because he knows what you worship.
Yep.
So it's like, all right, we'll call on them. And they ain't gonna be able to save you. Your paperwork ain't gonna be able to save you. The king that you under ain't gonna be able to save you.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Damn.
Gaffling those motherfuckers up. Pork still sizzling, and they're long gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy to see, bro.
Yeah. Damn. And don't they, when they about to put a hit out on the motherfucker in Mexico, they put a fucking pig's head on your ass? Like, to put a hit on you?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But that's what I heard. You know, if they gonna put a hit on you, once they kill you, and to make it official, they put a fucking pig's head on you. Damn, bloody pig's head. But it goes to show you, like, your ass is dead. And look what's on top of you. It just goes to show you, like, the Lord is cold with it. So our people know, like, all right, you see that shit, it's like, get out of town. Somebody got a hit on you. So the Lord got a hit out on his own people.
Oh yeah.
And like you said, the pork's still sizzling, and these niggas is long gone.
Yep. Taco stands right there.
Yeah.
The Lord literally tell you, this is why these niggas are gone.
Yeah.
Yep, like the video we seen with the keys still in the ignition.
Exactly.
Like, they just getting swiftly.
Exactly.
snatched up.
Expeditiously. Them motherfucking TIs.
Yeah.
And basically, there's a dude that did a video, and he owns a junkyard, and he bought a shipment like he always does, but the shipment of cars he received were well-working cars with the keys in the ignition, with their documents and everything in it, and it all all those cars belong to those fucking illegals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Where we at?
Back in verse 11, it says, "Tell these whitewashers that their wall will
Damn.
soon fall down."
Man.
I like this.
Go ahead.
It says, "A heavy rainstorm will undermine it. Great hailstones and mighty winds will knock it down."
Well, that's the hell that was mentioned in the New Testament by the Lord, saying, like, what's your foundation built on?
Exactly.
Is it built on sand? Is it built on
Yep.
me being the rock? Ours is built on the rock, Yahweh Shai. So we ain't gonna be moved by all of this. Like, these motherfuckers are literally coming in like a flood right now
Hell
for our
yeah.
people.
Yeah.
But they ain't amped up to the point of, you know, what they doing in El Salvador.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gonna get to the point where they about to go house to house, night raids. They gonna get you wherever you at.
Yeah.
And like the apostles always say, your woman gonna be in her little lingerie, your children in Spider-Man outfits and shit. They gonna get you in the night. And we've been telling Jake, they gonna get you in the night. That's how they got the Iranians. They hit them in the night.
Even in Panama, when they bombed Panama, the United States bombed them. It was on Christmas night,
Yeah.
Damn.
and they dropped 400 fucking bombs on those niggas, man. They were smashing their asses with tanks.
Yeah.
There was bodies flattened of entire families in the cars.
Yeah.
See, these fucking Northern Kingdom, these Indios, man,
Yeah.
they really don't know Esau.
They
Yeah.
They don't know how wicked he is. They don't know his history. You know, I was telling brothers that this week a Spectrum dude came to install my internet, and we got into a conversation and all that shit. Showing them lynch mob pictures, and he had never seen no lynchings before, man. He never seen Jake hanging from. He was like, "What the fuck?" It was news to him. So, and he's born here, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, majority of these fucking Jakes out here, Northern Kingdom, they don't know the history of this fucking place, man.
They don't know how evil this guy is. I mean, they got a taste of this nigga when he came over, but the Southern Kingdom been with this motherfucker throughout all
Hell
them
yeah.
centuries, seeing this nigga waxing worse, getting more demonic,
Oh, yeah.
having more power on his side, and then he just gave the North a little taste of it.
Yep.
Yeah, he mainly drew to that taste, and now the North is getting
The works.
the works in a time where they sick dogs on Jake fucking what is those dogs, the German shepherds,
Yep.
but now they got robot dogs.
Yeah, which they're using.
They're sick.
Like on that situation in LA, before the ICE agents went in there, they sent a drone
Damn.
into the house, and they threw smoke bombs in the house. All the kids crying and shit.
Damn. And then the weakness of the men is like, we just seen that one dude crying. His woman fuck had to tell him, like,
woman-
stop crying.
Yeah.
Man, I'm like, shit.
That shit
So,
is crazy.
It just goes to show you, like, how weakened the men have become of our nation in this place.
Yeah.
You've been emasculated. You've been made weak. You've been fucking made to just be a fucking a strong ass bitch, pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, like you got all the works and all the workings of a man, but you don't have the mind or the spirit of one.
Yeah.
Without your power, you're nothing. And literally, the Lord says that
Exactly.
without me, you could do nothing.
Exactly.
You're done.
Yeah.
I got a piece.
Because you want to be comfortable. What's that one saying?
Settled on it.
Tough times make tough men.
Hard times.
good
make-
Hard times make hard men. Good times make soft men. And this is what it is. They all came over here to have a good time in the promised land where you can fucking get minimum wage and send money back to your peoples back over there and all that. They thought they was balling making it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Send word to the rest of the other ignorant ass fucking Indios over there talking about, yeah, man, we over here sweeping money, man. We making over here fucking $300 a week. We balling. Because over there, they make $5 a week.
Yep.
You know? So they sell that fucking dream. And it's like that song that we was touching on. There's a song called, the band is the Tigers of the North.
Yeah, los Tigres del Norte.
Tigres del Norte. They got a song called Jaula de Oro, which just means
The Golden Cage.
the golden cage, man.
It's a cage.
You know, so it's just like you're in a golden cage, but you're in a fucking cage, man.
Prison.
It is gold.
That's crazy.
You know, and the lyrics are spiritual because
Man.
it talks about them coming over here and then basically the next generation's brainwashed and they don't even know how to speak Spanish and then they end up turning on their own parents and shit. And this is what we see right now, man. All right, a lot of these people, like brother talking about the hotline, there'll be hotlines open. And guess what? It's going to be fucking family members calling it on other family members, man. Because that's how they get down. Because the scriptures tell you that the love of money shall wax cold. And there ain't no love in the world right now, man. The only love that exists is amongst the brethren in this truth, man.
That's right.
Because what is love?
Yeah,
According to the scripture, you know what I'm saying? It's an action and it's the way that you live your life, the morals you stand by, the laws and statutes you apply. You know, these people don't have none of that. So, like the video, I'm all thinking like they seen it. But there was a video where the dude's literally looking at his brother and telling himself, they're getting my brother. They're getting my brother. Nigga in the kitchen with a fucking whole chef set of fucking knives and just looking at the window crying, talking about, damn, they're fucking up my brother.
Trying to
They're
get the
fucking
TikTok
up my
out.
brother, right? Still
right.
TikToking. You know? So this is the level of docile and beat down that our people are in, man. You know, like I fucking be saying in Spanish, the only warrior spirit that they got is the goddamn fucking warrior tortillas you motherfuckers be eating, man.
guerreros.
The guerreros. That's the only motherfucking warrior that you got in you, man.
Damn.
You know, but it's gonna take prophecy, and you guys are crying for Judah now. Judah, where you at?
Yeah, where the black people
black
at?
brothers at, man? This is wrong. Y'all gotta help us. And it's like, oh, now? When we've been telling you for over a decade that the black man's not your enemy, the black man's your brother, and you laugh and scorn and talk shit, call us sellouts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Calling us nigger lovers or whatever the hell you wanna. And now look at you, man.
Yeah, that's what these brothers had to go through in the, especially during like the first year that we started teaching in Spanish in downtown.
Man.
Calling brothers nigger lovers and traitors.
Sellouts.
Sellouts. Now look.
Through.
Go ahead.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is 1 Thessalonians 5. It reads, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Big, beautiful bill. While niggas was celebrating and popping fireworks, a fucking
Right.
Trojan
Lord,
horse
right.
rolled
Right.
into fucking Babylon to get the tribes on paperwork as a law. It ain't just,
Right.
oh, who the fuck are y'all? Y'all need a warrant? Y'all need a subpoena?
Right.
Nope, is a decree from up top law to get you out of here by any means. And they showing it to you, like the bodies washing up, niggas falling out of
Getting
planes.
incinerated.
Yeah. Then alligator Alcatraz, like,
Eating
damn.
maggots in
Bro.
the prison.
Yeah. Damn.
Dude said they don't give them no water to drink. They don't ever turn the lights off in the facility. It's just like the Secot in
Right.
in El Salvador. They don't ever turn the lights off in there. You know, in El Salvador, they sleep on concrete. They don't give them blankets. They don't give them pillows. You know what I'm saying? And if they act up, they throw them in this hole where it's completely pitch black, and they'll throw them niggas in there for like 2 weeks to a month.
God,
You
hot box.
just lose your mind in the box.
That's what's happening.
Damn.
I got a precept.
Go ahead.
It's Isaiah 28:1. Woe be to the crown of Slack. It says, woe to the crown of pride to the drunkards of Ephraim, whose glorious beauty is a fading flower, which are on the head of the fat valleys of them that are overcome with wine.
Yeah, Ephraim will represent the northern kingdom.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Behold, the Lord hath a mighty and strong one, which as a tempest of hail and destroying storm as a flood of mighty waters, overflowing, shall cast down to the earth with the hand. The crown of the pride, the drunkards of Ephraim, shall be trodden under feet.
And don't forget about that storm that happened in Texas.
Right.
And you got people in facilities fucking being about to be shipped out or whatever. But the Lord sent a storm. And then before they had the grand opening of Alligator Alcatraz, there was a fucking storm again. Yeah. So pretty much the Lord was like, I'm with this. I approve this message. Like, Get these niggas out of here.
Yeah, that's another thing too about that Alligator Alcatraz. Like the way it's built and so many storms happen in that area, that shit is gonna be wiped away.
Man, them dudes are gonna die in there, bro.
Yeah, they gonna die. And you saying they ain't giving no water, and you're already in the Everglades and that type of shit. So you're gonna die of malnutrition.
Yep.
You're gonna be thirsting. Well,
Yes.
Yep. And that's the spirit, because it said, "My servants shall eat."
Right.
You shall be hungry. My servants shall drink. You shall be thirsty. That's popping into their fucking heads.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you know they came across brothers, whether it was on TikTok, IG, YouTube, whatever. You heard somebody in your family close to you that knows the truth and told you, hey, this is what's coming.
Yeah.
And I told my dumbass brother, he still don't think, but we black people though. I'm like, bro, you really think they're gonna differentiate if you from Haiti or fucking the islands and not get a shit?
If anything, it's the worst thing you could be.
Right.
At a time like this.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, you can be black, man, shit, because that's exactly where they coming from. Like, fuck that, man. See, Jake just ain't understood. But no, I'm a citizen, I'm Mexican, or I'm black, or whatever. They trying to use that as if this man really gives a fuck about your status. He don't care.
Shit, the dude they deported to El Salvador, that Bukele was like, what you want me to do, send a criminal back and shit? He was a citizen, man. He was screaming, I'm American, as they gaffeled his ass up. Took him back over there. They did that whole big scandal on him. And they eventually brought his ass back just to face all the criminal charges of trafficking a human, man.
Damn.
You know, so it's like, come on, man. Like, why you guys want to be here, man?
Damn, that's
you know, the scriptures tell you that this is a place set in a dangerous place to fall, man. And you want to come here, man?
Yeah.
You know, we're here because fucking the damn devil destroyed our countries over there. That's why we ended up here. Mm-hmm. So we know that history. We ain't chose to forgot it. So we explaining like, hey, this is the same devil.
Yeah. Now
that we came over here to this country because he destroyed and brought war over there because we don't want to fucking agree with his diplomacy and shit. Yeah. You know? And then now we're here, and then now he don't want you here because now there's too many of us here, you know, and fucking we're criminals and connected to cartels and all that.
Hey, Jake is crazy, man. Like Jake don't look at the history. Like when the Babylonians took down Jerusalem, they got the best and the brightest of Israel. They left the poor in the land. They took like the warriors and the military and the kings and their children into Babylon, changed their clothing, made them learn their language, change their names, and then you had the Northern Kingdom. When you read the book of Tobit, that motherfuckers just dead in the street, and Tobit had to go out there at night and get his brothers and bury them. It just goes to show you how they felt about our people. Yep. Same empire, just a different name. You got the Assyrians, and then they had their capital in Nineveh. That fell eventually. That's where the north went. And then you had the Babylonians that made Babylon their capital, which were Assyrians, that took down the southern kingdom. Mm-hmm. And they was doing Jake wrong, and they had the decrees out that if you didn't worship the image, you're going to be thrown into the furnace. It just goes to show you, now this is law. If you don't listen, they can do things to you. But guess who made it out? The ones who trusted in the Lord made it through.
Yeah. Because what did the Lord say about the Assyrian? They're
a lot of his
right.
Yeah, a lot of his angels.
Exactly. And he don't like how the brother mentioned that they would take the wise ones and you know they would keep them alive and they would want to learn of the culture and the manners that we would do. Esau ain't like that. He gets the smart ones, the ones that are spiritual, and he kills them. Mm-hmm. That's how this devil moves, man. Just like over there, that's what they did in El Salvador when they started going after the so-called guerrillas. They were killing students, killing teachers that were teaching against the government, people that were speaking against us. They went after them first. And then after that, then they just started labeling everybody. Like the brother was talking, they would just go in the house and strip And if you had a tattoo, it could say, I love you, Mom. They'd be like, yeah, that's code for MS-13. Get his ass, man.
Damn.
And it would disappear you, man.
Literally.
Straight up. And they would call them the death squadrons. All right? So,
Stormtroopers.
yeah, so that's what they want to do here, man. And that's what's coming. And we keep
It's
telling
starting.
you.
Because in El Salvador, they will come through with masks on their face, look with military gear on. And that's what we're seeing happen in LA.
Yup.
Basically, El Salvador was the blueprint.
Right.
You know, they subjugated the most feared and the most wickedest gang on the planet Earth and made them look like some pussy ass, weak ass cockroaches. And he basically laid out the blueprint for how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're about to implement that shit here, man.
Yup.
It's starting in what they call the gang capital of the nation, Los Angeles.
LA, yeah.
MacArthur Park, man.
Oh yeah, they rounded them up. But it's showing you on all these shows, like I told brothers earlier, wisdom flowed through all things. I was watching that Daredevil Born Again. That shit was cold because they were literally going for the tribes that had power, and they were trying to incarcerate this one dude, Ephraim, Northern Kingdom, and then the cops was in on it, and they dressed him like the Punisher and took his ass out, and nobody knew who took him out. They were like, what the fuck? They had the skull on the fucking on his chest. And they're like, nah, that's a whole police force that goes out as the Punisher and fucking taking people out.
Damn.
Right.
Without
Death
actual the
squads.
courts and all that. Like you said, the death squads. There's gangs and stuff like that within the police force
Yep.
that's going for you gang members.
Yep.
And they see all your people as gang members, not just you.
Mhm.
Everybody that looks like you is a
Yeah.
gang member to them. Yeah.
What's the sheriff
Yeah.
department?
Yeah.
And
They
it's-
call sheriff gangs.
Yeah, it's nothing new. Going back to events like what they call the Boston Tea Party.
Right.
You know, Esau dressing up
Like
like
God.
God to accuse God.
Yeah,
And
man.
even in that show,
Wow.
American Prime Evil, the
Yeah.
Mormons were doing that.
Yup.
Putting
Blaming
on
God,
masks
yeah.
and chanting like they were God
Yeah.
and killing their own people so the Union could be justified in
Fighting
Yeah.
gas. Yeah.
Wow.
So Esau's
False
doing
flags.
the same shit out there in Chicago. The cops
Yeah.
put on blackface masks and act
Go.
like they the op hood and
And
go
shoot
up.
one gang and then call
Yep.
out the hood and so they can go to war with each other.
Yep.
Yep. Just like that guy that was shooting at the ICE agents a couple days
Camarillo,
ago,
yup.
and it turned out that he was an ICE agent.
Yup. Sort of a CBP agent.
Dang.
I got something.
Oh.
It's 2nd Esdras 16 and 17. It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death,
Man.
the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear.
Mhm.
The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come?
That's it. That said a lot.
Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment.
Yup.
You know, and that famine is going to follow these so-called raids because what they're raiding is farms.
Right.
So now, you know, the way it's affecting the farms is basically going to be felt in the next couple of months. Because right now, at the stores and all that shit is the shit that they've had, you know, stockpiled or however the fucking system works.
Yeah.
But eventually, it's gonna run dry because of these interruptions.
Yeah.
You know,
It's less and less.
yeah, because this is a just-in-time system.
Right.
Babylon, everything gets to where it needs to be, basically just in time.
Mhm.
And if you throw a little monkey wrench into it, it'll fuck everything up.
Yeah.
You know.
Man.
And I've seen videos, man, of these dudes, these fucking Indios, basically, man. They started harvesting like celery, and the main one I seen was them harvesting celery, but they were doing it at 1 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So they were saying that they were doing it at that hour because ICE agents were coming around in the mornings and in the afternoons, and they don't want to be seen. So like a little strategy to still get their daily bread, they started going to work after midnight. You know what I'm saying? So that let me know that the quality of the vegetables and all that shit is trash.
Yeah.
There ain't no fucking way that they're picking out good fruit or
Hell no.
In the middle with a knife.
Hell no.
Nah, they just getting it done.
Yeah.
exactly.
Damn.
So it says, let me see. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness. Salaki. Nor be always mindful of the scourges.
So these are warnings that the Lord is giving to his people. Like, do you not see what the fuck is going on? Like, all this is for you to turn back and ask, like, what the fuck is going on? And who do we turn to?
Yeah.
And you still had a men of the Lord in the midst of all this, telling you who to turn to. That look like you. That in the you look at the sign, people coming to the sign, you see Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans. Who are they coming for in these ICE raids?
Yeah.
Those same people you see on the sign. Like brother mentioned, you don't see an ugly ass Chinese dude getting his ass took back to Hong Kong, or a fucking Iranian that's supposed to be the enemy.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't. You got. You would think Glendale Mall be empty like
Right. You would-
all them damn Armenians and shit over there.
You would think
Niggas is everywhere.
you would think 7-Eleven would be wiped clean.
Oh yeah.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
7-Eleven should be
Pakistan.
hiring right now, bro, like crazy.
Yeah, Pakistan is like damn near want to go to war with Babylon.
Yeah.
Right.
But they still got the 7-Eleven open. You still got the damn. You can go get a masala, the chicken
Tikka masala.
tikka masala.
Oh,
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, it's like, what the fuck? These people still here.
Yeah.
And you got Issachar in the kitchen cooking all that. But they about to deport
Getting
that guy.
hammed up.
Right?
Bro.
He'll leave the job and say, see you tomorrow. You probably ain't gonna see that guy.
Bro, you got Chinatown. You
Yeah.
got Koreatown.
You got a little Bangladesh.
You got, yeah, bro. It's like, come on, man. Where the raids there, man?
Yeah, I was just in Koreatown. I ain't seen no worry in none of
Hell
them
no.
motherfuckers' faces, bro.
Carefree.
Yeah, and specifically out here in California at the border, you know, during the Biden administration, I've seen countless videos on TikTok of people at the border warning that there's actually more Chinese nationals
I
coming
saw the
in
same thing.
than any Northern Kingdom.
Exactly.
That they get the pass, and they don't even have to cross the desert and see
Nah.
bodies thrown or nothing,
They
man.
took
They
the plane.
get bus, they get plane, they get
Yeah.
catered right to their spot, man.
Right.
You know, but they're the enemy.
Yeah, you have this one Edomite. He followed the path. I think it was from Guatemala or Ecuador all the way up to the border, and he came across. It was like this luxurious hotel. And
Yeah.
it was full of Moabs.
Yeah, they were getting money.
Yeah, sophisticated travel all the way
Yeah.
to the border.
Oh,
While Jake had to cross the Darien Strait and go through
Jungles.
leopards and
Damn.
anacondas and shit,
Alligators.
piranhas.
and then the wicked of your own people
Yeah.
that are right there robbing and raping and you
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Just
Yep.
being demons to that are in the same fucked up state they are. And
Yeah, a lot of them Jakes that crossed the Darien jungles and all that, they had to go. They were getting picked off by indigenous lost tribes up in there, man.
Damn.
Some bugged out,
Oh.
half naked bug outs, cannibals and shit.
Damn. Fuck.
But the Chinese were fucking taking butt, like you said.
Yeah,
Buses and
yeah, they had the path laid out for them. They wasn't in no rugged clothes or nothing. It was just like they was.
like tourists.
They look
Yeah,
clean and
tourists,
shit,
yeah.
bro. Yup, it says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth
That time is past.
that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion.
That's literally what's going on.
Yeah.
Damn.
For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. You know, and it's crazy. It came to my mind that as these beginnings of Jacob's trouble are happening, the Lord has us teaching in the same cities.
Mm-hmm.
We're out there, and a couple weeks ago, a fucking what I believe to be an ICE agent in an unmarked vehicle literally parked right in front of us, and I think they sent some weird ass. What do you think she was, an Amalekite or
Could be.
some weird Edomite bitch just came and had like a 40-minute conversation, right, bro?
Yeah. Around there.
You know what I'm saying? And then they just took off. You know what I'm saying? So we're right in the midst of all this shit, bro. But the Lord is protecting us.
Like Jeremiah. when Jerusalem fell. He was in the best place he could have been in at that time. He was in that prison.
Right.
And everybody's getting
Right.
raided and fucked up. And then that specific captain of the guard, they had the orders from Nebuchadnezzar himself, like, find the prophet Jeremiah and free him.
Right. That's crazy.
Like, go find him.
Bro,
So, and that was Babylon, right?
Mhm.
And basically, Jake was there was a famine.
Yeah.
Jake was fucking eating shit, eating dove shit. What was it?
Doves.
Yeah,
doves,
yeah.
doves,
With donkey
donkey
heads.
heads,
leather.
and you can only assume the worst from there.
Belts.
Yeah.
After that, yeah. So he survived that siege and the famine and the besiegement and all that. And then there's this rendition I was watching on the actual siege. It was like a little cartoon. But pretty much Nebuchadnezzar was like, go find the prophet Jeremiah. He's like, he always warned these people that we were coming.
Yeah.
And they were told to surrender to us and they didn't. He said the ones that didn't listen to him are dead. And he said, all these we're going to take as slaves into Babylon. And I was like, damn.
Let him go.
So they like, but let him go. So
Wow.
people that ain't listening right now is getting killed.
Yeah.
And the rest, they putting them in them camps.
Oh yeah, man. Because we were just saying at that camp, I would not be surprised that a lot of those scoffers that we were dealing with in downtown LA, them niggas got
Yeah.
within these last
Yep.
2 months.
Man,
I wouldn't be surprised, bro.
I wouldn't be surprised either. Damn.
I think is that it right here?
That's that scripture. Though judgment is not speedily on these people. They laughed.
Yeah.
They had a good decade laughing. You know what I'm saying? But now who's fucking laughing?
Yeah.
Nobody laughing.
I got just 2 more verses left, bro. It says, "There shall be no man left to till the earth." Going straight into these motherfuckers, yo.
Come on, man.
Who's the tillers
Right.
in the society?
Jake.
Mexicans.
The tree. There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it, and the trees shall give fruit, but who shall gather them?
Man, straight up.
The grapes shall ripen,
Not
and
Esau.
who shall tread them? For all places shall be desolate of men.
You see that, bro. You go out places
Straight
that
up.
used to be jumping. There's a few bodies up in there, but it's like you already know what it is. Either they're afraid, they're at home, or they're gone.
Yeah, they're afraid.
So
They're afraid, and I know that from a brother that has a family member out here. He's paralyzed with fear. He just started going back to work, but he's scared as shit. For a whole month, he didn't go to work. He didn't want to go out. And then my own cousins and all them niggas, you know what I'm saying? They're fucking terrified right now, man.
beautiful.
You know, they're not going out like they used to. You know?
Shit, man. I remember before you would see the taco guy, and sometimes it'd be a damn fucking line
Around
wrapping
the
around
Yeah,
the block,
yeah,
bro.
you
Ain't
see
nobody,
them everywhere.
everybody's scared to eat a taco, bro.
Yeah. They don't want to get that raid on them.
Right.
Straight
Go
up.
get a taco and get mistaken.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Caught up in
saying?
the
Yeah.
Oh, shit, it might be illegal to consume tacos soon, man.
That we see, we gonna take
See him with a taco, get him. He's illegal. He's supporting terrorists.
Flag and shit.
Hey, that's a good point because we still have yet to see the false flags this devil is gonna come with to maybe even justify more of these raids.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
door to
It's
door.
coming.
Yeah, that's what that whole dude busting caps in Camarillo,
That's
and then
what
it
that's
just
about.
came out
Yeah.
that. Imagine it didn't come out that he was an agent. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, like we was talking, it's like in that movie The Purge when they had the first purge. People weren't purging like that. What were they doing? Partying.
Right.
You know, being fucking clowns, man. But what did Esau do? He had a plan. He was like, this shit don't work. What are we gonna do?
mercenary.
First, he released the crazy motherfuckers from the jail.
Right.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
And then that wasn't enough.
Yeah.
You know, that nigga killed a couple people. But they were looking at the cameras and what were they saying? This ain't enough. People were still partying, popping fireworks, doing bullshit. So what they say?
At the church and shit.
Yeah, they were at the church, and then so
Yeah.
what they say? Fucking Plan B, man. And that's when they had the militias go out,
Send
man.
mercs out.
So this was going on, man.
And remember that one woman that didn't want it to go down? They murked her. They threw her out there
Yup.
in the midst.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
creator of the purge.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
You know? So this is what's really going on, man. And we done told y'all. They laughed when we said a purge is coming.
Yeah.
All right, we telling y'all, man. You know, the only reason is they're not gonna tell you straight up like we tell you. You know, they're gonna sugarcoat it. They're gonna call it the big beautiful bill and the fucking.
Trolling
You know what I'm
horses, man.
saying?
Yeah, and I just watched the the Forever Purge. I didn't watch the whole shit. I watched like
Oh yeah, it's
25% of it last night.
Man.
But it's against the Northern Kingdom.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We're talking about
To Gad and Issachar, right?
to Gad and Issachar, bro.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Remember how they was getting closer to the border and it was more like a war zone? They had tanks and shit.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna be soon. Like, it ain't just gonna be ice motherfuckers on the ground. It's gonna be tanks rolling through the streets. It's gonna be.
Yeah, that's the big beautiful bill. Now
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
funded with that money. They
Now
have
they
tanks
got really
and
a
drones
military.
and everything.
Yeah.
How many billions did they get, bro?
170.
God damn.
Which is the military budget
Russia.
of the second most powerful fucking army in the world, man. Russia.
Damn.
You would think they would invest that to the actual war that they keep telling us about, right? But the war is on you.
See, but if they really wanted to get rid of them, why not invest like $1 billion to buy the cheapest shit, the Spirit line tickets,
Right.
Right.
fly Spirit, and send their asses back?
Right.
Put them on a Spirit flight, get them out of here.
And
Cargo
send them to the
planes.
capital
But it's not
or
about
whatever.
that. This is about Jacob's trouble.
That's
right.
It's about
Extermination.
extermination, man. It's Psalm the 83rd
Yup.
chapter, man.
Yup.
That's it.
They want to get rid of you.
Mhm.
I got a quick since you mentioned that. This is your brother was reading it.
No, go ahead, brother.
This is Isaiah 10, and I'll start at verse 6. It says, I will send him against an hypocritical nation. Well, I'll start at verse 5.
Which is Jake.
It's Isaiah 10 and 5. O Assyrian, the rod of mine anger, the staff in their hand is mine indignation.
Which the modern day Assyrian is Esau. Just like the Lord used the Assyrians to bring judgment. And really what the Assyrian... Yeah, I was just about to say. What the Assyrians did to the northern kingdom was they deported them.
And they deported the military, the warrior tribes first.
Yeah.
They subjugated them,
Yes.
defeated them,
Found the
deported them out, and then they got the rest of the people that was defenseless.
Yup.
Deported them out.
Yeah, because I remember, I don't know if it was like the way of scripture, or translation, or a research we did, but it said they got deported.
Yeah.
I
remember that years
It
ago.
said that,
Yeah.
It says it in the scripture.
If you look at Sargon the second, Shalmaneser the fifth, like their actual conquest, it mentions deportation
Man.
of the tribe.
Yeah. So this ain't nothing new.
Hell no. History repeats itself.
Hey,
Nothing new under the sun.
And it's crazy how the North is asking for the South. Like, no, we don't have Judah.
Right.
But you know what? It's the same motherfuckers that took us down. They just was under another name.
Name, yeah.
Right.
The same motherfuckers, Assyrian by nation,
Right.
but they were the Babylonians
Yeah.
from the South.
And then in more modern history, you got what they call the transatlantic slave trade. That's Judah being deported
Yeah.
over
From
here.
one place
Yeah.
to the damn.
You got the Indian Removal Act.
Damn.
Yeah.
Trail of Tears.
Yup. In the scriptures during the time of Claudius, there was a mass deportation
Of Israel.
Judah
Yeah.
Out of Rome.
Out of Rome.
Damn.
Yeah.
So this is history repeating
Hell
itself.
yeah.
It's just it's the north, or then it will jump from the north to the south, and then Judah was dumped out of those ships, chained up, right? And then out of north is getting dumped out of
Dumped
planes
out of
into the
motherfucking
ocean.
ships.
So it's just the
Yeah.
same thing over and over.
Oh,
again.
yeah.
It's just different.
Alligator
Yeah.
bait.
Oh,
Come on,
alligator.
man.
Right.
So-
Yeah. Happened during the
Same
time of
shit.
Moses with the Pharaoh.
Exactly.
It's a very spiritual joke, like the Lord is. you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
to us, it's obvious, and we're like, man, that's
It's an inside joke.
Right,
Only
right.
the elect will
Yeah.
get it.
All right. But that's why it's a terrible thing to fall into the hands of the
Man.
Lord.
Power.
Hell yeah.
He'll have you looking ridiculous out here, man, and be a laughing stock, man. You know, like we were saying earlier today, we be laughing at this shit, man, because we told you. You guys literally had over a decade to prepare for this, and you guys didn't give a damn.
Yeah.
Just like how Nebuchadnezzar had told in the little series that you said.
Yeah.
He says, shit, Jeremiah, I've been warning y'all,
Dang.
but y'all didn't give a fuck.
Y'all didn't hear him.
You know, and that's a history. You can read it. I got a couple of scriptures right here, but I'll just name them. Ezra's 2 and 1. King Nebuchadnezzar had deported them to Babylon.
Yeah.
You know, Ezra's.
And when you read of Jeremiah's thoughts on the way you niggas were treating him,
Oh my God.
it's crazy the way what niggas were doing to him, man.
Yeah.
At first, he went from praying, crying for them.
That was
Right.
us.
And
That was
he's
all.
like, Lord,
Right,
Lord, kill
yeah,
these
right,
motherfuckers.
right.
Kill these, like,
Let their
Yeah.
blood spill
He
like
put
the
a
dust
cur-
of the
Matter of
earth.
fact, hold that one, man.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
That's
Yeah.
poetry.
Blow the dust off that.
That's cold, because it's like it's just like us. We love our people, but it's like niggas ain't right.
Yeah.
And we see what this devil sees. Like dumb motherfuckers a few weeks ago was waving the goddamn flags in downtown. He's looking at it from a military point, like these are foreigners in my land, waving a foreign flag.
Yeah,
what you expect me to do to these people?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta look at it like, oh no, but you're waving a foreign flag.
Exactly.
To this guy, he's looking at it as a military.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the craziness, the mental disorder that our people has, man.
Yeah.
You're crying and begging to stay in a place and flying a foreign fucking flag in his face, which is basically like an act of war in the eyes of this motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
Something about that faggoty ass American flag and these Edomites, bro, they got a very high honor to that. That's an idol.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why fucking since little they would force you to place your hand over your heart,
every day.
ready, begin. Every fucking day, man.
Every morning. Every fucking morning they would make us do that.
Yeah. And you know, in the original what they call that shit? The Pledge of Allegiance. It literally mentions the slaves. It mentions Gad being a savage. It mentions the North being hunted. But they took that out over the years. Just like they had the scriptures in the schools. I remember my mother was like, well, when we used to go to school, the Bible was there. Then they took it out over time. Yeah. They also took the mentioning of the slaves and the tribes out of the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yep. And now they took it out of history, bro.
Yeah.
Because fuck, man, I'd be asking my daughter, like, what, did y'all have history class? They didn't teach you this, man. It's like, what the fuck, man? They just dumbed them down, man. It's
just like I'm telling you about that Jake that came to do my internet.
Right.
He didn't even know Judah was getting lynched out here like that, bro.
Judah? Oh, I thought it was Northern Kingdom here.
Issachar.
It was a Mexican dude.
You didn't know about Judah?
But he didn't know about the lynchings in America, and I was showing him the pictures, and he was like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
That happened? Come on,
yes. Bro. That's you, man.
You know the laws, bro. It's crazy.
There's a lot of Issachars don't know about how a lot of Issachars been hanged over here.
Nah, I would say 90% of
in Texas.
Bro, some say we never were slaves. There'll be some fucking Indians that'll tell you that. Nah, only the black people were slaves. We weren't never slaves.
Yeah. That's why the Black Panther, the second one, showed their ass, man.
And then, what do you call the Spaniards? What do you call them?
The conquistadors?
Yeah, conquistadors.
Conquerors.
Yeah. They don't consider that. Like, how'd you even end up speaking Spanish?
Exactly.
They take pride in being a conquered people.
Dumbass.
Or like they think they actually went to Spanish class. You know what I'm saying? Like, buenos dias. Okay, yeah.
And they ain't even understanding that Judah was speaking the Spanish before, like 1,000 years before y'all even knew what that was.
Come on, man.
The first slaves to land here was
Spain and Portugal.
Yep, from Spain and Portugal. Speaking Spanish and had Spanish names.
And Portuguese names.
Exactly, man. Damn, man.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, a little bit more. This is verse 6. It says, I will send him against a hypocritical nation, and against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge, to take the spoil, and to take the prey, and to tread them down like the mire of the streets. Now, this is the point. Howbeit he, going into Esau, Edom, meaneth not so, neither doth his heart think so, but it is in his heart to destroy and cut off nations, not a few.
Yeah, meaning he don't fucking understand basically that he's a puppet.
He's being used to
Yeah.
take down the tribes. Just like when David numbered Israel, and Joel was like, all right, now I think you're tripping, man. But then you go into the history, it says the Lord made him numbered.
Right.
In another place, Satan. But it's, it's the Lord at the end of the day.
Lord,
but literally, David was like hurt, like, why did I do that? But the Lord like, no, I'm numbering these niggas to the sword.
Yeah.
When you hear after that, the Lord's like, choose one of these ways that I'm about to come down on the people. And that was the Lord numbering Israel to be killed.
Wow.
So it just goes to show you is the Lord all throughout this thing that Esau, Edom passing these bills and shit like that. But where is it really coming from?
Right.
To number these niggas to the sword.
And the number is 2/3.
Yeah.
That's it.
And Esau's taking their spoil. I don't know if brothers mentioned it, but we were watching videos on, brother did mention it, how they're just taking Jake's cars, auctioning it.
Yep.
Your kids are getting left behind, your kids are the spoil.
Right.
So your woman is being separated from you, you already know what they're going to do.
Oh, man.
My God. Damn.
Yep.
Damn.
It'll be nasty.
That was it on that, bro?
All right, that was it.
This Proverbs 1:24, it says, because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. And that's case in point, starting with our apostles and their elders. The Lord's been calling Jake, for decades now. And Jake just keeps on walking by. What does the scripture say? For us to go to the chief place of concourse, Jake, instead of stopping and listening, they'll just keep buying their bullshit, thinking that life's good. We'll see them out there with their families, holding hands, enjoying their Saturday. But ultimately, they were rejecting the Lord. And just because the Lord took his time to get Jake thought that everything was good.
Yep, man. That's it.
It says, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded, but ye have set at naught all my counsel and would none of my reproof. And the proof of that is that they just walk by us. It says, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. So right now, Jake, just like they always do, they want to call on God and Lord help us and go to church. And now Jake wants to start reading the Bible. They got nothing to do because they're hiding, not going to work. Now they think they could read a psalm a day and everything, all their problems are going to go away. But the Lord is laughing. He's not listening to your prayers. If anything, he's getting angry.
Yeah. And the Lord is mocking and laughing at you niggas through us.
Yeah.
Because we just said, before we did this video, we got pumped up by mocking and laughing at you stupid ass up, get hemmed up. Like one dude started crying like a bitch, and this woman had more balls than him. She was cursing out the Ice Age, and she was telling him, don't do that. Stop fucking crying like that.
Yeah.
And he just broke down.
Yep.
And what do when we see that shit? We're over here shaking our head like this weak piece of shit, man.
Yeah, for nothing.
Yeah, big as shit, big ass teddy bear.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
Yep.
And like this brother said, we were out there and our people were passing by and they got their punk ass family and their woman and they going on a date night. But the Lord is looking at it like, well, you chose your woman and your family over me. I'm gonna get you back on the back end and I'm gonna take what you chose over me
La
from
familia.
From you. Like, and like this brother said, they hiding in their house trying to read a psalm a day, not understanding that David already put a curse on you guys, man.
Let their table be a...
And Jeremiah put a curse on you motherfuckers, man. A horrible one.
Man.
Dang, did y'all see the video of the Jake that was like, I think it was that same one, he was like, they even took my Bible.
Yeah.
And he was like, now you're going to take my faith away.
Yeah.
And see, the thing is, you can take the Bible from us. It's right here. It's in us, man.
Brother,
he told him,
I'm like, listen on that.
The agents told him that he doesn't have the right to worship religion in there. You don't have the right to worship in there.
And that's the spirit, because we were mentioning the alligator Alcatraz. I was like, some brothers can be thrown in a place like that, but the difference is we gonna be treated differently. Like the Lord is gonna have us be like Jeremiah. There's gonna be favor shown on us in places like that. And then I mentioned alligator Alcatraz. Most people go, I don't want to go out there. I can't swim. There's alligators out there. We know according to the scriptures that the beast is gonna be at peace with us. So it just goes to show us it'll be a different mind state of a brother being in a place like that than just a regular nigga.
Yeah, because we know why we're suffering.
Right.
We're suffering because we believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. We're submitting ourselves to the Lord's will. These dumbasses, they don't have no idea why they're sitting in them cages. They're over there trying to. That's why the scriptures say, "In their affliction they shall seek me early." Now they're trying to rent out Bibles, and it's too fucking late, nigga.
You want to go back to church? Stupid motherfucker.
You can't go to church in there. You can't look for the truth in alligator Alcatraz.
It's not there.
Go ahead.
Continue in 27. It says, when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
Jesus! Crying out to the top of their lungs. I seen a motherfucker get hammer fisted, man, on the floor. He was the father of 3 or 4, I think 3 Marines and 1 Army soldier. And it was on camera. They threw his ass to the floor, smashed his head on that hot ass concrete. Now that here in LA it's been hot. And that dude hammer fisted his face. I think at least 6 times. And in a UFC fight, after the third, fourth, that ref will almost kick that motherfucker off you.
Right.
You could die.
Yeah.
But there's nobody there to help this motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what he gets for being a prideful Indio.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was flaunting his Marine sons
Hell
and all this shit. And how did America work out for you?
Right.
Now you're in a prison.
How they are rewarded.
And your sons are gonna get sent off to the front lines to die.
And his sons are somewhere in a fucking base, not able to do shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Damn.
And you better sit your asses down somewhere and not have nothing to say against it, man. Because you belong to the army. You're a GI. You're a government issued puppet.
Best believe they chipped
How's
up.
that?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Somebody else.
Yeah, this is landlord. I got that Jeremiah.
Come.
Jeremiah
Wait,
18.
You know what, bro? It's like there's like 2 more verses. It says, "Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me."
And that's really through the prophets of the Lord, because the way they can seek us is online. You go into them prisons, they taking your shit from
Man.
you, shoelaces, all types of shit, your phone. And then our people that still out here so-called free, they can still seek us at the camp.
Yeah.
But they just walk by. That's the only way you can seek the Lord.
Yup.
Because you don't know him. You don't know who he is until you go to the prophets and they tell you who the Lord is.
Yeah, because we're the temple.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we represent the temple of the Lord, man. And so if you want to come and consult or look to worship Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, we're basically the gatekeepers.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
whether you like it or not. I mean, Jake didn't like it when Jeremiah was a gatekeeper, so to speak.
Yeah.
And they got fucking slaughtered, man.
Yep.
Started eating each other. Wasn't there a king that
Yeah,
said, if the
Pilate.
Lord don't help you,
Oh,
what
yeah.
the fuck am I gonna do for
That
you?
was the
And,
Northern Kingdom king
Oh,
when,
Yup.
when the Syrians besieged the Northern Kingdom.
and there was some Northern Kingdom woman
Yeah.
yeah.
that ate their own damn children, man.
yeah. Damn.
Which is a curse in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter,
Yeah.
which is about to happen again.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, "For that they hated knowledge and did not fear the Lord, they would none of my counsel, they despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices." You know, it's like with the alligator thing going on. Don't forget that Jake was worshiping alligators and crocodiles in Egypt, along with the Egyptians.
Man.
Oh yeah.
The Lord didn't forget about that, and it's like
Damn.
every damn near reincarnation, the Lord always brings that up.
Yeah.
Like I remember what y'all were doing in Egypt. You
Yeah.
know? And the Lord swore in his wrath that Jake was not going to enter into the kingdom. So the Lord's been holding that against Jake since the beginning, man.
Crucial,
Yeah.
bro.
Damn.
And to the Lord, that just happened.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, you still got Indios in the Amazon that do like crocodile patterns, cutting their skin,
Yeah.
mutilating themselves to simulate a fucking alligator back.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. In
Some
worship
shit,
of
fucking Killmonger shit.
in worship
Right.
of alligators.
Yeah.
Damn.
right.
There's
man.
Jake in Guatemala, El Salvador that eat alligators.
Yeah.
And snakes and.
There's
Oh,
chicken
Oh,
in
this
the South.
niggas in the
the
South.
South.
Yeah.
South.
Damn.
Roasted
them
some
niggas
good
in
ass
there.
alligators, yeah.
Like
Right?
what? Damn. Damn.
Crucial.
Was that it on it?
That's it, bro. That's it.
Did you read the last verse on that chapter?
Not the last one, bro. I'll keep going.
Okay, you keep going.
Okay. Verse 32. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth
And
unto
Jake's
me,
been prospering, bro.
Mhm.
These motherfuckers, man.
Bro,
Selling
they
tacos.
been-
Don't get it twisted, man.
Bro.
These motherfuckers are. They got the best trucks.
Yeah,
They-
bro.
houses,
Yeah.
Man.
When I worked at the county building, there was this Northern Kingdom Jake that would come in, and he told me he was getting full benefits from the county because 1 week his boss pays him under the table, and then the next week he pays him on paper. So on paper it looks like he's
He
just
ain't
working
making
hard.
nothing.
Yeah,
Wow.
yep. So he's getting his full paycheck. Half of his income is under the table, and then aside from that, he's getting EBT, cash aid.
And then that's why the big
The
beautiful
beautiful
bill's
bill.
here.
Yeah, good.
That shit's
Stop.
over.
Hey, that's pretty much the Lord breaking the staff of bread in Egypt.
Yeah.
Niggas like, nah, he just broke it just
Support.
with that pen, not a sword, but
right.
a pen.
Mighty is
Broke the back of you niggas, man. Because the majority of our people is on it, whether you undocumented, a woman, the children.
Yep.
So y'all through.
The Southern Kingdom, Judah.
Yep.
On
the
it.
fuck out.
That's what made the black woman proud, and now she lonely. And so it just
It backfired. Everything
Yeah.
backfired.
Yeah.
And a lot of these niggas losing their family is adulterous assholes, and you don't think the Lord seen that? Like, you stole that woman from that guy.
Right,
Seen
right.
that. Now you got
Yeah.
a punk ass little family. I'm gonna separate you from that family,
Wow.
and you never gonna
Yeah.
see him again. And that's gonna stick in
Wow.
the nigga head, and he gonna know,
That's it.
damn, I fucked up.
Yeah.
I was never meant to be with this.
Bro, and what's making it easy for them to get Jake is the fact that they were giving Jake these benefits even though they didn't have papers, and in return they had to give their address,
Right.
get an
Yeah,
official
locations.
license. Yeah, Jake thought everything was good. Oh, if you go to California, they'll give you a driver's license. You don't even have to worry about getting pulled
Right.
over.
Get an Obama phone.
Yeah,
But here's the thing, the driver's license, Jake got work showing me his license on it. Oh, it says immigration thing.
Oh shit.
So you get Jake like that. They have that are illegals. They get an immigration green lettering on top of the license.
Damn.
Wow.
and they made it easy for Esau to know where to go.
Basically, the
Just
green-
where
You
to
know,
live.
he knows
Yeah.
who's who. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One more.
This is how they've been doing these targeted raids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
They probably have like a whole list. Like these are all the
Easily, yeah.
people that are receiving these benefits. These are their addresses.
Yeah.
How many they are.
They
Just
all
like
got
on track the Obama phone.
Yeah. That's
Yep,
good.
just like on the first purge, they had the certain places marked off with an X of Jake that was listening to the revolutionary
Yup,
dudes,
yup.
and you had that fucking van or where that shit was with the Edomites,
Mm-hmm.
fucking only going for the tribes,
Yeah.
putting them in there and torturing them and shit.
FBI.
Yeah.
So you don't think they know? Like they got drones and shit in the sky. They know exactly where
Yeah,
all
they know.
our people are.
Yeah.
Verse 33. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely and shall be quiet from the fear of evil.
Whoa.
That's the best part.
That's the best part, man.
That's it.
And how do you hearken unto the Lord? Through His men.
Yeah.
Like we literally, like the brother said, we go out there and our heart could be racing because they can pull us over, do whatever. But the difference is we call on the name of the Lord.
That's
When those situations happen, I'm like, oh shit, you see these motherfuckers at the Home Depot or wherever you gotta go, like, then they can get me. But like, nah, I trust in the
Yeah.
Lord. And even if they do get me, what happened to Jeremiah? What happened to Peter and John when they were in
Right.
prison? What happened to Paul and Silas when they were arrested?
Yeah.
Like they all got freed.
And it's happened to us, man. Speaking from experience, Esau got behind us or pulled us over. We called him the name, and just like that, we were fucking on our way home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he called us sir too. You have a good day, sir.
Right.
And they don't usually say that to Jake. They
Yep.
like, get the fuck out of here. But with brothers is a difference. They honor where honor is due because we serve the Lord, so they gotta treat us right. And we don't move like a nigga. We don't argue with the officer. We talk to him straight up, and then he lets us go.
That's why you're seeing Jake get fucked up, get their windows smashed
Bro,
in, because they're only opening up a little slither of their window, talking about give me your badge number.
Yeah, I know my
ID.
rights.
I know my
ID.
right. You don't know shit.
They learning all this shit from the end of the black woman on there, because you acting literally like her. You're not acting like a man. A man
I
is like,
gotta
so
tell you.
what's the
Right.
problem, officer?
Right.
Like all them old movies you see with the monsters and shit. They knew how to talk
Mhm.
to the, even though they was organized crime.
Yeah,
they knew how to
yeah.
talk to the motherfuckers.
Even kings from the past.
Mhm.
It would be two kings. Like in the movie Troy,
Yeah.
it'd be two mortal enemies, man, who just committed adultery with his wife, but he's still cordially
Yeah.
telling them to surrender.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's spirit.
You guys
Come. I had the curse of Jeremiah.
Ah.
Jeremiah 18:18. Then the people said, "Come, let us plot a way to stop Jeremiah. We have plenty of priests and wise men and prophets. We don't need him to teach the word and give us advice and prophecies. Let's spread rumors about him and ignore what he says."
And there's niggas that call themselves Israelites.
Bro, that's
This is you niggas, man.
Yeah.
That's them,
Calling
bro.
brothers jobs, getting brothers fucked up, calling brothers PEDOs,
Man.
and all these
PDF,
PDF files,
Right.
and all these crazy fucking accusations. It's what they were doing to Jeremiah, man.
And that's beautiful how the brother read it. Like we have enough priests
Right,
and
right.
like we
We
don't
got
need
Nate.
them to tell.
We have Nate
Right.
Knowing that we're telling them the truth, the apostles telling them the truth, but they're like, we got Nate, we got enough of them.
The truth is only under command in general.
Oh,
The whole truth and all the bullshit.
Bro, because you know Jeremiah, he was quoting Deuteronomy 28. He was saying, it's written, this is going to happen, and
Right.
he's going to come, he's going to depart you 10 ways,
Bro.
you're going to eat your kids, you know? He was quoting. So they're like, we got plenty of wise men to tell us, you know what, that already happened, that's not going to happen.
And Jake is wicked because when they threw him into prison, they're like, well, he ain't saying shit now, but he had his scribe Baruch say the same fucking thing to them.
Yeah,
It's like saying the same exact thing that Jeremiah said.
That's how we have the book of Baruch.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, Lord, hear me and help me. Listen to what my enemies are saying. Should they repay evil for good?
Yeah, because what was Jeremiah doing? Same thing that we're doing. We're just speaking the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. We're just sticking to the truth. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And Jeremiah cried for his wicked ass people because of the judgment he saw. It says, they have dug a pit to kill me, though I pleaded for them and tried to protect them from your anger. So let their children starve, let them die by the sword, let their wives become childless widows.
And this proves we can put curses on niggas.
Right.
This is a curse right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you imagine him saying that in the Last One Kodash?
Right.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Bro, he
Yeah,
said, let
bro.
your baby starve.
Hey, keep in mind, this Jeremiah was a young man. When
Right.
he was first called, he was a boy,
Yeah.
a child. But then, you know,
As
he
the
grew.
years progress.
He grew, you know, like probably 12, 13. That's why the Lord told him not to have any children in this place. He told Jeremiah, because, you know, Jeremiah, you know, he's a young man. You got that feeling. There's probably, you know, it didn't say, but speculation, there's probably, you know, women around the village, but the Lord's like, nah, focus on your purpose. Don't have no children in this place. For the children are born in this place. This is in the 16th chapter, but the children are born in this place shall die.
And grievous deaths.
Grievous death.
Damn.
Damn.
You know?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's it.
So let their children starve. Let them die by the sword. Let their wives become childless widows. Let their old men die in a plague. And let their young men be killed in battle. Let screaming be heard from their homes as warriors come suddenly upon them. For they have dug a pit for me and have hidden traps along my path. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you know all about their murderous plots against me.
Yeah, so basically what we're seeing right now, this ain't nothing, man. Because the Lord said he's going to start at his house. Which is shit amongst Jake that knows they're Israelites, man. Then we're really going to see some real fucking action.
I don't know if bro saw it, but I put it in the group. It's really not new. It was during one of his rallies when he was on the campaign, but he said the penalty for anti-Semitism should be death.
Right.
And it just reemerged, like different people reposting that statement he made.
There's going to be all kind of fringes in the dumpster.
Yeah.
All kind of IUIC t-shirts.
Hey, because they had literally burning pictures of Caesar and shit. Like, no, that's not the image of the beast.
Remember that poster we used to have where the bodies in Haiti were laying?
Oh, yeah.
And we would tell them, this is gonna be you.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? They had a bitch with a nice
Oh,
ass.
yeah.
Just dead.
Yeah, laid out. Damn.
You guys still got it?
Oh, y'all brothers got it?
That's the one. So that's
remake version of it, you know?
That's a classic picture.
Yeah, man. But we told y'all, man. So in the time's coming, like you said, it's gonna be right there. You're gonna be like, wait a minute, damn, is that a sister?
Yep.
Head wrapped and shit, but it's just a head. With a wrap and shit. Like, oh shit, wasn't that one of the daughters of Sarah?
Yeah. Wow.
You know?
Jake ain't understanding how detrimental this is. And best believe all the fucking plots that these other groups or people that walk by have said against the men of the Lord, you don't even know that you were saying it against the Lord. And the Lord's like, I heard that.
Exactly.
And whatever you thought against them, I'm going to have it fall upon you. That's how severe the law is.
Yeah.
Tenfold. That's how severe it is if you accuse somebody and you're falsely accusing them. Whatever evil you want to befall them falls on you. So it's like if you said to the brother, y'all bums, fuck y'all, you your family, then that's gonna happen to you and your family.
Yeah, man, falsely calling brothers PDF files.
Oh man,
That kind of we don't know what kind of judgment is gonna fall upon you and your children.
bro, they gonna get separated and like you like we was watching that video about the man crying and we knew like damn, okay, his woman looked kind of cool.
Right,
She's still at that age of bearing children. It's like yeah, she's done. Then you said the children was gonna fall them.
They're gonna fall into the hands of real PDF files.
Yeah. Sounds of freedom.
Polite, bro. Polite was the number one, the first guy to start that, and he's locked up right now.
For being a PDF file.
Yeah, that's why you gotta be careful with your words, because the Lord hears. You know, Jacob in the wilderness saying, "Our children, the Lord brought us in the wilderness to die, and our children become a prey." The Lord told him, since you said that your children become a prey, they're gonna be the ones to make it, and you're not gonna make it.
Right.
Roughly paraphrasing it, you know.
Bro, and they tried to cry to Moses, and Moses looking at him like, nah, the Lord made his decision. Y'all ain't gonna make it.
So like you talking shit to the men of the Lord, saying they're this and that. The Lord may have what you said come back to bite you in the ass.
It's guaranteed.
Yeah, right.
You niggas are gonna pay for all that shit you said about brothers, man.
Yeah.
All that shit.
Yeah. Brothers suffered for that. Suffered big L's on that. So you think the Lord didn't see that, and just because things ain't, like we mentioned earlier, speedy judgment hasn't come to you, doesn't mean it's not coming. The Lord is just saving something real nice for you, man.
Damn.
We're reading it.
Right, exactly.
Last verse says, "Lord, you know all about their murderous plots against me. Don't forgive their crimes and blot out their sins. Let them die before you. Deal with them in your anger."
Man.
Deal with them.
And that what the Lord told the apostles, whatever you shall forgive,
Right.
On earth and heaven,
And
whatever you bound on earth
shall be bound
I will
in
hate
heaven.
you forever.
Hey, that's why with
That's
Job.
power, bro.
Job, the Lord said to Job's friends, "You better ask Job to pray and sacrifice.
Man,
You better not do it, because
I'm
I'm not
gonna kill
here."
you.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. And that's the power that brothers possess.
Yup.
Like, cause brothers will be like, all right, man, fuck it, whatever, man. Go down the street, you bugged out or you drunk, or we really give Jake a chance. Like, just get the fuck out of here, because if you don't, the Lord's gonna kill you.
Right.
And everybody, and they forget, they think it's just them. Oh, fuck that. It's gonna be you and everybody that's around you.
Mm-hmm.
You're forgetting, like, you got children, they're dead. You got a woman, she's dead. You got a mother,
man,
father, they're
that's
dead.
terrible.
Uncles, and all that, they're dead. Everybody you know is dead.
Yep.
We're dealing
Everybody
with
you care about.
we dealing with a power, the Godfather, for real. Like, you thinking the mob and all that shit is something? No, the Lord has eyes everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And he has the angels listening to every fucking thing you say or think or about to think, or you gonna think it 3 days from now. He knows that you gonna do.
By your words shall you be justified. By your words shall you be condemned.
Damn.
When Yahushua was on trial, what did they say? Let his blood be upon us and our children.
Foolish. Yeah.
Fools.
And these niggas are here.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are wearing fringes and calling themselves Israelites, calling on Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers.
We can start circling it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why they don't defend Yahushua. A lot of these IUIC bastards.
Bastards from back then that condemned him.
I got something. This is Sirach 5, and I'll start at 3. And say not words, for the Lord will surely revenge thy pride. And say not, I have sinned, and what harm hath happened unto me. For the Lord is long suffering, he will in no wise let thee go.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah, because certain fucking IUIC had a task force of false accusers and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Fake accounts.
Dang.
And they're still around, breathing. But we're in a time of judgment, man.
Yeah.
And read that again, because you have not gotten away with this shit, man.
Again in verse 4,
If you call a Jake a PDF file in this society, and that Jake gets arrested and goes to jail for some shit like that, you killed that motherfucker, man.
And his family.
You killed that man.
Again, verse 4, it says, say not, I have sinned, and what harm hath happened unto me? For the Lord is long suffering, he will in no wise let thee go.
Jake, big ass teeth talking about, man, we growing. We one of the biggest camps, going on all kind of podcasts. You know, nothing's happened. You know what I'm saying? But just like the brother quoted earlier, because judgment is not executed speedily.
Right. They get prideful.
Go ahead.
It's a couple more verses. It says, concerning propitiation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin.
And these niggas don't understand that your propitiation is Yahweh's blood. And if you don't call on him and trust in him, you're dead.
Yeah.
And just like it tells you in the New Testament, I believe John, it said if you don't believe that he's the one, the Son of Man that was sent to take away the sins from the world, the wrath of the Almighty, the Father, is still on you.
They shall die in your sins.
You shall die in your sins. And he told him that. He's like, you will die in your sins if you don't believe that
Hey,
he's the
what
one.
was that quote in the Mist? The God of the Israelites?
Oh, yeah. He's
Yeah,
like, we've been mocking him
vengeful.
too long. He's a vengeful and vindictive God.
Yeah.
And he requires a blood.
You
Expiation.
On point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yup. Expiation basically means atonement.
Yeah.
Yeah. If Yahweh's blood doesn't cover your sins, then
own.
your own blood would be required.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's right.
Yeah.
It says, and say not his mercy is great, he will be pacified.
Hey,
for the moment.
that's vocab. The Christians, they saying, oh, the Lord just love you. He's
Right.
great.
Yeah.
He's like, but not knowing that, no, the Lord is hot. Yahweh didn't leave in a good fashion. And then and the Heavenly Father is still mad. And you know what happened the last time he got hot. Niggas drowned. So don't play yourself.
99.9% of the population died.
Go
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Dang.
And say not
He,
his
he was
mercy.
angry with Jake 70 AD and sent the devil
Oh,
to. Ever since that point, we've been through.
Yeah.
bro. And like you said, he sent the devil to the south back then. And now he's sending the devil to the north.
Yup.
And all the tribes now. And he got more power on his side this
Man,
time, right?
technology,
170 billion.
Man.
Dang.
all the power
Man.
to fuck you up, given to him by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah.
This place is going out with a bang.
Hey,
Man.
And going back to the Jeremiah, the ruler wasn't a terror unto him because he had good works. And that goes into Romans 13.
Right.
That we're not fearful of what this devil's going to come down with. We know the weaponry he has, but we're not fearful because we've done good works. It said, but you'll be afraid for the evil. And niggas have done evil, so they're afraid. That's why niggas ain't going to work and hiding in their house. Like, that's going to save you.
Right.
The Lord can see you
They
in
know
there.
they're wicked, man.
And then Esau know you in there.
Yeah,
He got a camera in that motherfucker looking right at you.
It's in Wisdom of Solomon 17 that it's the betraying of the succors.
Right.
That reason offered.
You know you're wicked.
Yeah.
You know you're gonna get God. Like you said, a lot of them know that they committed adultery, and that's how they got their family and all this. They stole it from another guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Was it?
And now they're getting their family split up.
Dang. And
What did the Lord say? The adulterous bed shall not prosper.
Right. Right.
And then they see you will not bear fruit. Like, damn.
Read that earlier.
Yeah, that's cold.
So verse 6 it says, and say not his mercy is great, he will be pacified for the multitude of my sins. For mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation resteth upon sinners. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day.
Man.
For suddenly shall his wrath, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth.
Suddenly, these people of ours got warning from this demon Trump before he even got in office that they fucking won. He's gonna do what he said he's gonna do. Report niggas.
Damn.
They didn't believe,
Yeah.
and boom, he's been moving like the speed of light.
Yeah.
They thought he was playing.
Was it Holman counting down the days?
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Sure
Yeah.
was.
Letting them know.
He gave you a countdown.
And you know what's crazy? Brothers was out there like Jonah, and you remember how Jonah was counting down the days before Nineveh was gonna be overthrown, and niggas was getting more bugged out to the day that it got to day one, and then the Lord listened to their cries and was like, I ain't gonna destroy it. But it just goes to show you, the Lord always give you a countdown before he about to make his strike.
A chance to repent.
And if you don't take that chance, then you're dead.
Finishing this off, it says, and in thy security.
Thou shalt be
and if you go into the ledger of the 1611, I believe it's still in there, but these devils might have changed it. It literally says simplicity. In their simplicity, they're gonna be destroyed.
Damn. Yeah, because we just saw a video. They raided the Home Depot, and then these motherfuckers came right back and were drinking beer and shooting dice and playing cards right there, man. Like, that's the mentality of Jake, man. You know, just like when Jeremiah telling them they're coming, they're gonna kill you. Hey, man, they ain't playing. The Lord told me to tell you this, and they just right there just playing cards and shit.
And they were saying that Jeremiah was a traitor. Like, you with the Babylonians.
Right.
Like, no, nigga,
Right.
I'm telling you what the Lord gonna do.
Exactly.
And then they talking, you know, brothers might be cursing our people out. Like, you gonna fucking go to Alligator Alcatraz, or Ice gonna get your ass, or you're a fucking self.
Exactly.
No, we're not with these motherfuckers. We're telling you what
Exactly.
the Lord is gonna use them for against you for not being obedient.
Yeah.
We ain't with these motherfuckers. Death to them too, but they're used as an instrument.
Yeah.
We understand that. Go ahead,
And in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
Lord ain't playing, man.
He ain't playing. Man.
Brothers got something else?
I got something.
Whatever.
So 2 Peter 1:19, we have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well that ye take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place.
A sure word of
Sure
prophecy,
word.
man.
Or
Literally everything, man, that we've been teaching is coming to pass.
Yup.
Right in front of us. It's certain. So that's how we know it. This shit's about to get a lot worse
Oh, yeah.
and really fast.
quickly. Yeah.
Like literally, we don't even know what's gonna happen next week because every week has
Different.
been bugged out, man.
Right.
Oh, and if we even do make it to September, shit, we still got July to get through in fucking August. But if we do get to September, there's 2 eclipses in that month again, just like at the beginning of the real New Year.
Right.
In March, when we had the Passover, 2 eclipses.
Oh
in
yeah,
the same
right on the
month.
Passover, man.
So it's like, come on, man, this is a different type of year.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
4
yeah.
eclipses, man.
For sure.
In 1 year, that's unheard of.
4 solar eclipses or lunar.
I believe the one we just had was that lunar? No,
Yeah,
The one on the
something was
Passover
red,
was
was
right?
lunar,
Yeah.
and this one might be solar if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken. But that just goes to show you that's like unheard of that happens
Yeah,
in
4
Spain
eclipses
in a year. It's
within 6 months or 7
Yeah.
months of each other.
yeah,
Signs.
The Lord is speaking, man.
That's right.
yeah.
Scripture say like madmen sparing none, man.
Oh, man.
That's a sure word of prophecy, man.
Right.
You're wise, you take heed to that, man.
Hell yeah. Because we're fucking seeing how crazy these niggas are, man.
Yeah.
I've seen videos of these guys going into a house and just taking the little 4-year-old girl out of there, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Snatching her out of her parents' hands and house and throwing her ass in a car and taking her. You know what I'm saying? And
No
this,
power in their hands.
so, and this is like, basically right now the Lord is pulling his punches, man. So once the full judgment, because the scriptures say there's no, there's in the time of judgment, there's no mercy. I forget how it goes now. I'm butchering it. Damn, how's it go? So like,
I get it right now.
There shall be shown no mercy.
there shall be shown no mercy.
You're talking about James,
James,
right?
Yeah.
Because thou hast showed no
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 mercy,
mercy. Yeah, I got it.
thou shalt receive.
We're about to see Jake get fucking killed, man. The scriptures say that their children shall be dashed to pieces. So we're about to see, when these guys come like madmen, we're about to see some shocking shit, man. And if you're not rooted in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you're gonna bug out.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know, there's some shit called shell shock, or and when you go into like World War I, PTSD nowadays.
Yeah.
Those guys were bugging out just from the sounds of bullets and bombs.
Yeah.
But you can get shell shock from witnessing something.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know, which is basically a guy or a girl or a woman or whatever getting stuck in a specific moment on a loop. They'll just be bugged out, living that moment over and over again. They'll be frozen.
Yeah.
Like that dude on the video where he's watching his brother get took. His nigga was
Yeah,
just-
he was
frozen.
Yeah.
He's shell shocked right now somewhere, bro.
Reliving that moment.
And probably
Reliving that
thinking like,
moment.
why didn't I do nothing? And that was
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
the power.
right.
That was the power of the Lord saying, "Nigga, don't do nothing."
Right.
Like
Yeah.
he just froze.
He's
like,
sitting there right now. Why didn't I help him? That guilt.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it? Survivor's remorse. Like you see all.
Why
everybody
not me?
else Yeah.
Why didn't I get got?
Yeah.
That's the kind of shit that the Lord has Jake dealing with right now as we speak, out here in LA.
Bro, imagine a nigga lose his family. You know how a woman break up with you, you just constantly thinking about. Imagine you see her get taken away, you don't know where she is.
Man,
And you know what you're
You gonna have
going
the
to
plague of the mind.
Yeah, bro.
you're gonna be bugged out. You're gonna have PTSD, man.
Man.
So without Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai, you are susceptible to a powerful PTSD happening to you.
Yeah.
And over that shit, you got no power. That's the
power.
plague of the heart, man.
Yeah.
You're through. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart.
And a
Shell
broken,
shock, that's one of them. Go ahead.
a broken spirit who can bear.